Hello friends, welcome to this splits yoga class. We are going to get into the 360 of the hips so that we can create more space and you can move easier into your splits. I'm Kate and I'm so excited to practice this class with you. I love everything splits, everything hip mobility, so I hope that this is a fun one for you. Let's go ahead and get started in goddess pose to warm up our muscles so that we can more easier slip into our splits. Let's go. Alright, take a wide stance with the legs, heels in, toes out and lower down to 90-90 with the knees. Core in, so navel in towards the spine and we're squeezing the glutes. We're going to rise up with an inhale and exhale. In, up, exhale, down, in, up. Exhale down. Keep going with your breath nice and slow as I tell you the two main muscle groups that we're working today in this splits class. One is the hamstrings, it's a group of muscles at the back of the leg, and the second one is the hip flexors, which is a group of muscles at the front of the leg. Next time you lower down, stay down. Now the hip flexors are going to be harder to get to. They're deeper in the body, and since they're a stabilizing muscle, that stabilizes the top of the body up and it connects to the lower body. It has a stronger stretch reflex, meaning it doesn't want to stretch as easy as the hamstrings do. So most splits are harder with the back leg because the psoas are a little bit tighter. So keep that in mind as we move through this class. Lower down a little bit more. I haven't forgotten about you. Little pulses here for 10, 9, 8, building the strength to be able to support ourselves and warming up the muscles in our circulation so that we can achieve the splits and go a little bit deeper. 3, 2, 1. Stay low. Pop the right heel. Breathe in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, pop the left heel. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Both heels. Inhale. Sink a little bit lower. Hold. And lower the heels, straighten both legs. Point the toes forward and fold forward. In your wide-legged forward fold. Prasarita. Reaching the skull towards the ground, reaching the hips up towards the sky. And then crawl it on over to your left side. And your right side. Nice, one more stretch right down the middle. And go really slowly when you're coming back up so the blood flow doesn't give you a headache or anything. So inhale, half lift. And exhale. Come into downward facing dog. Pedal out your downward facing dog. Create space in the back of your legs. Then roll over your toes. Take a top of the foot stretch. Beautiful. Then plug into your left foot. Inhale the right leg up. Squeeze it at the top. And exhale. Step your right foot between your fingers. Back knee touches down, untuck the back toe. Inhale both arms up, navel in towards the core, and drive your hips forward, 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 keeping all of the tension on the front of the left hip, getting into the psoas. Breathe in, reaching up through your fingertips. And exhale, right hand reaches down, left hand reaches over. Come back through center, extend through the front leg, Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Inhale to a long spine, press the heel into the ground and flex the toes back towards the face. Inhale to a long spine and exhale, fold forward. A little dynamic movement here. Inhale, look up, drip the ribs towards the thigh and hip bones rise. So a little cow action here. Exhale, round cat. Inhale, look up, raise the hips up. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up, raise the hips up, stay here, and lower down, keeping that action of stretching through the right hamstring. Really beautiful. Bring the hips all the way down towards the ground as you drag the right leg back in space. Your left leg can be outside of your left hip or flip it around so that the foot is in towards the right inner thigh. Inhale to a really long spine, arms overhead. Exhale, forward, fold over your right leg. Flexing through the foot, bringing the stretch all the way down the calf, the Achilles tendon, and the muscles in the feet. Reaching the skull and the spine forward, forward, forward instead of down. Beautiful. Rebend into your front leg. Heel toe your right foot to the right side of the mat. And the back knee touches down, coming into your lizard pose. Pulse your hips deeper. So coming out just a little bit and then pulsing in, feeling the psoas and the hip flexors stretching. And then plant the left hand, right arm swims back as you kick up the back leg, grab onto that foot. Pull it in towards your glutes for a quad stretch. And then kick the foot back. Open through the chest, open through the hips and the hamstrings. And pull it in. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Release it without slingshotting it. And heel toe your right foot to the left side of the mat, setting up for pigeon. Staying upright here, we're working into our hip flexors. When we're upright, we're working into the front chain of the body. We're also strengthening the back chain. So breathe here. Adding on to build stability and a little bit of strength to support our splits. We're going to press into the back leg, press into the front leg, and rise our body up with the next inhale, rise. Press, press, press for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, rest, but stay upright. Big calming breath in. And out. Nicely done. Round 2 on your inhale. Press into both legs. Raise your hips off the ground. Fingertips can be on the ground to support for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down and take your humble pigeon, folding forward. Beautifully done. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. In. And out. Walk the hands back towards the body. Tuck the back toe. Lift the hips into downward facing dog. Beautifully done. Plug into the right foot. Inhale the left leg up. Squeeze the glutes. Reach, reach, reach. And exhale. Float your left foot forward. Planting between both hands, drop the back knee, untuck the back toe. Inhale both arms up, navel in towards the spine, and drive the hips forward instead of down, getting all of the energy into your right hip flexors, the front of the right hip. Calm face. Energy coming through the fingertips. Left hand comes down towards the ground. Inhale reaches the right arm up and over. Beautiful. Plant both hands. Shift the hips back. Straighten through the front leg. Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Press into the heel. Flex the toes back at the feet. Inhale to a long spine. And exhale, fold. On your next inhale, look up, ribs strip towards the thigh, hip bones rise for your cow. Exhale, round, shorten through the hamstring for your cat. Inhale, look up. Hip bones rise. Exhale, round. One more round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Last time we hold. Inhale, look up, stretch through the hamstring as the hip bones reach back and up. Then fold. Nice and calm. Beautifully done. Sit the hips down onto the mat as your left foot is dragged back. Your right foot will be on the outside of your hip, or you can bring it to the inside of your left thigh. Sit bones on the mat. Inhale, reach up long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Bringing your navel towards the ground, keeping a very flat spine, working through the back of the leg. Flexing the foot to bring the stretch all the way down through the calf, Achilles tendon, and feet. Rebend into the front leg and heel toe it to the right side, or the left side rather, of the mat for your lizard pose. Back knee comes down, untuck the back toe. Pulse your hips down a little bit further, then release them up and down, up, down, up, getting deeper into the hip flexors. Nice, then keep them low. Swim the left arm back in space as you kick up the right foot. Pull it in towards your glutes for a quad stretch. Lean forward. And then on your inhale, expand and kick the back leg back open through the chest. Inhale, move forward, pull it in. Exhale, expand. I think I reversed my breath there, so your exhale comes forward. And your inhale expands you. But that's okay, as long as you're breathing, you'll be good. Now stay in the expansion, open through the chest, open through the hip. And then slowly release the back foot. Heel toe your left foot to the right side of the mat. Setting up for pigeon. On the left this time, staying upright. Get comfy in your pigeon. Nice calm face. And then we're going to take our mini PNF sessions as we press into the front knee, press into the back leg, lift yourself up, everything contracting for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, easy breath in, long breath out, another breath in. Long breath out. Round 2 on your inhale. Press into the ground. Lift yourself up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down and take your humble pigeon. Humble pigeon allows you to get more into the glutes, the IT band. Then walk the hands back, tuck the back toe, lift the hips into downward facing dog. Really beautiful. Plug into the right foot, inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step into your low lunge. We're moving into the splits now. So maybe you take your blocks or just mentally prepare to go into the splits. From your low lunge, walk your front foot forward, walk your back leg back. And wherever you feel your limit is today, just stay there and play here. If you need to lean forward to make this more accessible, do so. But if you have your splits or your hips are on a block, then try to stay upright to work into those hip flexors on the right. Drape the shoulders down the back, maintain a calm face. Inhale. Long, exhale. Staying in this pose with ease, with grace. Maybe walking your hands back in space, drawing your gaze skyward. And if you are upright, take 2 breaths folded forward. Different sensation. Really beautiful. Let's come out of it, bringing the front foot back and stepping into your downward facing dog. 1 breath in downward facing dog as you feel the difference in both legs. Plug into the left foot, inhale the right leg up. And exhale, step it into your low lunge. Back knee touches down, untuck the back toe. Start to walk the right foot forward as the left foot walks back. Sides may be different. This is my weaker side, so I'm always working on strengthening here and remaining calm. If you need to fold forward to find comfort, to find your stretch, do so. But if you can stay upright, then play here. Calm face, big breath in and out. Maybe you crawl the hands behind you, reaching back, opening through the chest. Maybe your gaze goes skyward. Beautiful. And if you're upright, fold forward for 2 big breaths. Really beautiful. Walk the right foot back. Come into your downward facing dog. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Drop the knees. And take an easy seat. Kneeled on your mat. Exhale the shoulders far away from the ears. Feeling the energy running through your body, feeling more open in our hips and our legs than we did before class. You are so welcome to take Shavasana or take a reclined position with the feet out and the heels in if you're feeling like you need a lot of reprieve for your legs. But wherever you are, so much gratitude for stepping onto your mat and practicing, creating new space. Namaste, sweet friends. I hope you liked that class. If you felt like you moved into new space or you want to include this into your splits training, then please do so. Revisit this class as often as you would like. And don't forget to give me a little like, thumbs up, and leave me a silly comment. I read all of them and I love to hear from you guys. I will see you on the mat soon.